And welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy.
We are throwing it back.
We are throwing it really back.
We're throwing it really back.
Yes.
I don't know whether this is 80s, whether this is 70s.
I think it's a little in between.
It's in between.
It's in between.
It is in between.
Yeah.
For Darlington, which is the upcoming race,
Yeah.
we're throwing it back a little.
We are throwing it back.
My co-host Todd
Yeah.
is.
Don't call me John tonight. I won't respond.
Tonight you're Todd.
Tonight I'm Todd.
Or Todd and Donna.
Todd and Donna.
Because nobody calls. No, who do you know? I mean, named Donna that's in not over 50.
Right.
You
don't
know
know a lot of Donnas now.
No, that's
it's
a name that
yeah.
that you don't really hear anymore.
And I've only known two in my whole life was my aunt and
yeah,
a good
and
friend.
your neighbor there.
Yeah.
Your neighbor.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So here we are. It is a Wednesday night because
Yep.
we're going to be out of town on Thursday.
Yeah.
So how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. You look
Yeah.
great, by the way.
Thanks. So do you.
I got startled when I was watching our intro because I saw us, in there, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
a little.
It's a little unnerving.
Yeah.
It's
I got
funny.
the fake stash.
You
Well,
got-
no, actually, I grew it. I grew it for the show.
He was gonna.
I was.
But we
gonna.
weren't sure how that was going to
I
go.
wasn't sure then,
No.
I got the fake arm hair too that matches.
The fake arm here, we glued that on.
Glued that
hair
on.
by
That's
hair.
very painful,
Very painful.
but it's all for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost glued that hair back on your back, but
Yeah.
um,
Right.
okay, before we get into the Martinsville race,
Yeah.
we're going to say we're going to do small talk,
Yeah.
which is what we're watching,
Right.
which is basically sports.
Yeah.
We haven't really we watched this one Harlan Coben series on Netflix.
Yeah. It was a little.
What was it? Just One Look.
Just one look.
But it was Polish.
Like we love Harlan Coben.
We do. He's like a mystery writer, and
yeah.
his books and his series are all great. They're fun.
Right.
But
yeah. I had to turn my fan off.
that's okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's okay. This one is it's Polish, but it's overdubbed.
Yeah.
So they're like, and they're talking, but it like doesn't line
Yeah.
up. But still, it's all right.
And total different culture too.
Yes.
But the story was.
The story was great.
I imagine
It was
the book was good.
I imagine it was.
But. Yeah.
But it's funny because overdub actors are like,
Yeah. Overdub actors.
yeah. I feel like I could be a way better overdub actor.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that.
I'm sure you could.
We're watching March Madness.
March Madness.
My bracket. I picked Duke to go all the way still, and they're
Yeah.
still there.
They're still in it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
The Knicks, who
Yeah.
are looking good.
You're
The
really
Yankees.
fanning yourself now?
Why is that a big deal?
Yeah, it's going into the
Why?
microphone. It's
Oh
loud.
my God, hot flashes.
You got to deal. You got to cope with it, man. You got to. It's for the show. You got to be. You got to do it.
Can I fan it with a picture?
Yeah, that's better.
Should I do our throwback pictures right now?
Yeah, why don't you do
Okay,
it?
here's
Yeah.
our throwback pictures. I have a picture, John, his throwback picture. Because John's hair in the 80s really isn't
It's
far
not
off
far from what I'm.
what he's wearing right now.
Shut up.
Except for you don't have, and his girlfriend at the time,
Mm-hmm.
she's got the perfect 80s teased out hair.
Yeah.
His girlfriend at the time,
Yeah.
her name is Linnell.
Yeah.
And we are still all great friends.
Yep.
Like she is a close friend of our family.
Yep.
Which may seem weird.
Yeah.
But age 16 was a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
And so it's great. She's great. So here's John's flashback picture. Okay, ready? Here. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it?
I can see it.
Can you see it both?
Yeah.
There's John's hair.
There's my hair.
John Linnell.
Who's got longer hair? Or who's got more hairspray?
Oh.
Back it up a little bit there. You're a little too close.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Yeah? How's
That's
that?
good. That's good.
I think it's tied.
Yeah.
You both.
We both had Aquanet.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was it.
I'm pretty sure.
Stiff stuff, shock waves,
Yeah.
and Aquanet. Now I'm giving you a run for the money. This is the night before my 16th birthday. The
Okay.
homecoming dance at my school was the night before I turned 16.
Okay.
And this is hair. My God. This ready?
All right, let's see it.
Okay, ready?
Whoa.
How's that look? Is that too close?
Yep.
Should I back
I
off?
think it's good. I don't have my glasses on.
Oh no. Okay.
Like my real glasses.
Oh, so we don't even know.
We don't even know.
But that's me.
Yeah. Lower it a little bit.
Okay.
Lower it down. There you go. Back it up.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, go with that.
Okay.
That's good.
That's a lot of hairspray.
A lot of
Shock
hairspray.
waves,
Yep.
stiff stuff,
Uh-huh.
and then the final, the Aquanet.
Yes.
Oh man.
I like that.
Those were the days. If I could go back to that time,
Yeah, and tell your old self there.
tell my old self you don't have to wear pantyhose. It's a phase.
Yeah.
No, not just that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't we all love to go back to 15, 16?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Oh my.
Yeah.
And I'd probably end up right here anyway.
Yeah.
Who am I talking?
Yeah.
You know, what am I talking?
That's how it goes.
So Val Kilmer passed away.
Yep.
That is
Horribly
very sad. Like when I saw it this morning, I almost cried because he was one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And I watched his biography, his documentary about
Yeah.
himself, and then I read his book last year.
Yeah.
And it's just horribly sad. And it's not like he was really like, I mean, we all know he'd been battling, neck cancer. I think neck and head cancer or
head.
something.
It was like rare.
but not brain or
It wasn't throat, right? It
No,
wasn't-
I
no.
don't think so. It
Right.
was like, so we knew he was
Yeah.
battling, with that, but he was just posting on Instagram last week, and he died of pneumonia.
Yeah.
You got to be careful of pneumonia when you get to our age.
You do.
You got to get that pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
Yeah. It'll kill you. That pneumonia, that'll kill you.
God.
And speaking of tombstone, it's kind of tombstone-y mustache, almost like a Sam Elliott.
It is like a Sam Elliott. Yeah, and Val Kilmer passed away. What were we just talking about last week? We were talking about Tombstone.
I tell you,
And
whenever we said that,
remember,
like a couple
we
shows back, we
said
said
when we
every
start-
time we talk about somebody,
Yeah, they pass away.
they pass away.
Out of the
and
blue.
There's proof. I'm
That
sure
is
if you go
proof.
back and watch a couple shows ago, you'll hear us mention that.
You will hear us mention that.
Yeah.
And there it is. We were just talking about Tombstone and Doc Holliday and Val Kilmer. Honest to God.
You know what?
Last week we were talking about wrestling,
Yeah.
and Donald Veal posted that he saw Andre the Giant in 1985.
How cool is that?
That must have been like, that guy, I mean, so huge.
Huge.
And of course, Princess Bride. We watched
Yeah.
Princess Bride
Yeah.
lately again.
Yeah.
So, that's the small talk.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just,
Otherwise, it's time for NASCAR.
I think so. I think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Do you want to talk about the winner?
Yeah, let's do our winner here.
I
Let's
finally
do
get to
our
wear my
winner.
shirt.
She's
I gotta
got her
wear it
shirt
when I can.
on. Let's look at it. Denny
Hamlin.
Hamlin. Of course, we have our affiliate links up there.
Our affiliate links for cool Denny Hamlin stuff. Did you find a
Yes.
cool shirt?
I got a cool, kind of like a Kyle Larson shirt from last week, but it's just Denny Hamlin. They got like these vintage shirts for like 7 or 8 drivers.
That's cool.
Got a flag T-shirt too with the number 11, like the number 11 flag.
Ooh.
Denny Hamlin sign and a Denny Hamlin diecast car. I think it's the Mavis. I can't read it. I don't have my real glasses on.
That's
but
okay.
I
I think you said it was the Mavis.
yeah, and I know Mavis doesn't sponsor him anymore.
No.
But
That's all right. They did.
You can collect it.
It's still collectible.
Still collectible.
Now, when Denny, I was waiting for a barrage of booze, and when he first got out of the car,
yeah.
he got some cheers.
He did,
He
and then he
didn't
held
get-
up that sign.
I know.
and I think he
Yes.
should have not have. I
Well,
don't think he
now,
should have done it.
I'll go into that a little bit
All right,
because
good.
you know who else said that? Kevin Harvick said the same thing.
Yeah, I think he was finally winning the crowd back.
Yes, that's what he said. He was written, and he held up a sign, a big flag that said 11 against the world.
Right. Yeah.
And then people were like, "Rah," and people started giving him the booze. And then it kind of went downhill from there. And that's what Kevin Harvick said. He said he shouldn't have
Yep.
held up the sign
Nope.
because he was starting to win the crowd back.
Yep.
And,
Mhm.
I think he can lean out of the villain role.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
do too.
for Pete's sake.
I do too.
But it was nice. All of his family was down there. Taylor and Molly and his fiance. Oh, she is the fiance finally.
Yeah,
She
she's
was the
fiancé.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
And his very pregnant fiance, Jordan. She was
Yeah.
down there. So that was nice, little family moments.
Yeah.
So click on the affiliate links if you want any Denny Hamlin gear.
Yeah. Check it out. Start collecting good stuff.
Wasn't it Full House? Didn't Dave Coulier say, check it out?
Oh yeah.
I just did I think like a check it out.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that show.
Well, I didn't watch much of it either, but I kind of sometimes get into
I was
pop
cool. I was
culture.
watching Growing Pains. I was not watching other crap.
I don't think I had the
Like
channel.
that's cooler. I'm just trying to be funny.
I think I didn't have ABC, but I got
Yeah.
NBC
Okay.
when we had the antennas. Okay, so Denny Hamlin
Yeah.
and Christopher Bell, who won the poll, came in second.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Bubba Wallace was third.
Good for Bubba.
Good for Bubba.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott fourth.
Yeah.
Took some of that Jeff Gordon, stuff
Yeah.
to heart, I guess.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson fifth. Ross Chastain was sixth. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Ryan Preece, the man.
Yeah.
This is his third top 10 in a row.
That's crazy.
I know. Joey Logano finally got his first top 10 finish of the year at eighth.
Yeah.
Chase Briscoe was ninth, and Todd Gilliland
Todd,
is
my
10th.
Man.
Ryan Blaney came back and beat the odds for 11th.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know.
Starting in the
Todd
back.
Gilliland, starting in the back, coming right up.
What he got up there?
He did.
Yeah.
Now there was of course some incidents. Let me pop over here first.
Okay.
How many hot dogs did you find out that they sell in the every weekend?
I think it was 70,000 or 77. It was like it's 70 some thousand
hot dogs.
hot dogs a weekend.
70, not 7.
No.
70.
Yes.
Hot dogs a weekend. And Chris Myers, I thought, was going to barf. When he
did not want to eat that.
He did
hot
not
dog,
want to
but
eat that. I think that he's
peer
never
pressure.
had a hot dog. I think that's his thing. Like Michael K is like weird with what he eats. I think Chris Myers hasn't had a hot dog. But they peer pressured him into taking a bite.
Right.
I would be the same way. I'm weird about the food, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to do it or not. Maybe. 70, and then you found out that Martinsville has a curb.
Yeah, I found out that Martin's. It does. It's got a curb.
It's got a curb.
On the inside of the track. I never knew that.
No.
Because it was like he hit the curb and bounced off. I was like, what? There's a curb?
I guess
That doesn't make it any harder.
right. I know.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at one point when they were pitting, Bubba Wallace pulled out of his pit box and ran into Josh Berry.
Right.
And Bubba kept going, and then Josh tried to go and then just stalled out, right?
Right, yeah.
So the whole brouhaha was they were like Front Row Motorsports was saying that Bubba Wallace hit them in the battery, hit them just so and killed their battery, which to begin with, I'm like, please.
Yeah.
I watched it. No, he didn't.
No.
But everybody was blaming him. But then, and they finally got the battery going and he got back on the track, but he was 2 laps down.
Yeah.
So shortly thereafter, Austin Cindric lost his battery, although he didn't end up going down any laps. But so there was a problem with the Penske batteries. Mm-hmm. So they had to walk back their comments about Bubba. And Bubba was like, whatever, I'm used to it. No big deal.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious. So battery problems. That's
Battery
kind of
problems.
weird. What is that all about?
And they ran out. And that was it. I mean, how do you run out of batteries?
I
don't know.
I'm telling you.
I guess it can happen.
Following the NASCAR Cup Series, I have my bifocals on because they look cool with this outfit.
Yeah.
So I have to keep kind of adjusting to see my screen.
Yeah.
Eric Jones was disqualified.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? He failed to reach the minimum weight requirement.
It's like, and I saw an article for that this week.
Yeah.
It was like shocking. It was like, it's not shocking.
I know.
Such clickbait.
Oh.
Rawr.
Well, what was the clickbait? I saw a headline that said, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, and others face penalties after Martinsville.
Yep.
And I thought, what the hell? I click on it. Stupid me.
Yeah.
It was from last year's Martinsville.
Yeah.
It was this date, like the other day's date. But it's like, what? Back in 2024. And I hate you.
People do anything.
You know what? Get your real writing cap on and write a real story like some of us have to do.
Yeah.
And so that's where we are. We ran it down.
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin. What else happened? Can you think of
Anything
anything else?
that happened at the race? It was a good race.
I don't have very many
It
notes.
was a good race.
It was a good race.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. A
was
lot of
fun.
penalties, accidents and instant accidents, hints and allegations.
Hot dogs and Kevin and them fighting up in the booth was not fighting, but it's fun. It's fun to listen to.
I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to say, I'm not going to put this in the news. I'm going to put it in the race because they were kind of getting into it.
Yeah.
Because they were talking. There was a lot that went on with the Xfinity. I don't know. Maybe I should move that to NASCAR news. I will. But I'm not ready for NASCAR news quite yet because I want to say if you or someone you know has a gambling addiction.
I don't.
And you would like to get help.
I do not.
To not be addicted to gambling.
I don't want to be addicted.
Then I am. You can easily get help at 1-800 gambler. Just dial the number. It's 1-800-GAMBLER. They will help you and assist you to not gamble. I bought a $5 scratch off this weekend.
I lost my phone.
Yeah.
On a bet. So now I can't call.
Oh my! Go to the library. Maybe they will let you use the phone.
They don't have a payphone.
I spent $5. I didn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I was at the Food Lion.
Yeah.
I bought a $5 scratch off because
Did we win?
Not a penny.
Wow.
Not a penny. And
know.
I felt sick over spending $5 to win nothing. You can even give me $1 back.
Right.
Screw the lottery.
I know.
Screw
it's
kind of
like when you think about it, like
Yeah.
in that example.
Yeah.
And I know people have bought like $20 scratch offs and you know whatever, but it's basically like just pulling a nice crisp 20 out of your wallet.
Right.
Or 5. In this case, a 5.
Yeah, that was
crumbling it up.
No.
Throw it in the toilet. Boosh.
You know, you're right.
I mean, that's what it's
right.
like.
You're
I mean,
right.
I just can't
You're
do
right.
it.
No,
I mean,
you're right. Throw it in the toilet.
I know there's odds to win, but I don't know. I just don't have money to throw away.
No, I know. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I'll never make that mistake again.
Yeah, you won't do that again.
Okay, so let's move to the NASCAR news.
The NASCAR news.
I don't know how many of you watched the Xfinity race, but there was an incident in the end where Sammy Smith, Taylor Gray was leading, and it was in the final lap, and Sammy Smith decided to drive up and literally not even accidentally push him out of the way, not even a little nudge.
Nope.
I mean, hit him hard enough so that Sammy Smith's hood went boom and buckled up.
Yep.
Taylor Gray went out, which it screwed Sammy Smith anyway. And then a bunch of cars got messed up, and Austin Hill drove right through, and he won.
Yep.
So Sammy Smith did get penalized for his actions.
Yes. Everyone was expecting that, but worried that it wasn't going to happen.
Right. Yeah. Penalized as in just 50 points. But still, only 50?
Yeah.
I mean, someone just got 100. Didn't Chase Briscoe get... Well, no, I think someone just got like 100 points.
That was Briscoe.
And
no. Cindric. Right?
Yes.
Cindric, yeah.
And 25 grand.
Yeah.
25 grand and 50 points.
Oh, it's 25
Which, I
grand.
mean, I know that's a lot of points technically.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised there's no suspension.
No, I know.
That was kind of weird.
I know.
Because a lot of people were thinking they would.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now, they said Joey Logano was on the SiriusXM NASCAR radio, and he said going from 2 car lengths back and straight up dumping someone is not acceptable.
No.
That's not aggressive driving. That's demolition derby, and it's unprofessional.
Yeah.
And it did look unprofessional. Now, I did watch Taylor Gray. Now, when they were talking to him after, he seemed very cool about it. But then I did see little footage of him trying to go up and, start something with Sammy Smith. But, the security holds them back. Boo.
Boo. Let them fight.
That's what Clint said.
Yeah.
Clint said, you know what? Let them duke it out.
Let's see what happens.
And maybe that'll get some of this aggression out, and the Xfinity won't be a dumpster. Mike Joy said it was a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Which,
it's not good.
I don't know if it is. Maybe it is, but it seems like a lot of shit is happening down there.
Yeah, it does.
I think that people were like mad at Mike Joy for saying that.
Oh.
But I don't know. I thought it was,
it's not that bad of a comment.
Man, it's not that bad.
No.
I've heard him say worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And by worse, I just mean,
Yeah. Not with it. No,
not with it.
Not with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, Legacy Motor Club is suing Rick Ware Racing.
Rick Ware.
Because it says that they entered into an agreement to buy a Rick Ware charter.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to go through, but they were supposed to get it for 2026. And now Legacy is saying that Rick Ware is trying to get out of the deal. Which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
So stay tuned to see what happens.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something, John.
You can ask away.
Now, does it seem strange that a team like Legacy is trying to get a 4th car?
It does.
When the cars that they have aren't exactly fantastic.
They're not really they're not winning any races.
Right. Well, I mean,
but I mean, I don't know,
I know that Nemechek has had a couple of good finishes, and I know that Eric Jones has had a couple of good runs, but he doesn't finish well.
No.
And I don't know why.
And not to mention, was
the
best finish this year Jimmy Johnson?
Well, we know the old 84. Yeah, it was.
The owner got the best finish,
Jimmy.
but he's not trying to do that. I mean, he's just trying to get experience and learning about the cars and what he's got to teach his guys.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. These are like, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
I know they're making some changes.
Yeah.
So maybe they're hoping by that time they can get that fourth car. Well, then again, Jimmy doesn't run every single race, so technically it'll probably be 3.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
It will be. It will
What
be.
is going on? Everybody's suing everybody, 2311
Oh
and
my
front
gosh.
row.
Oh,
And,
talk about the lawsuits.
or, gosh.
Jeez, is this the 80s?
Yeah.
Ricky? Ricky was a young boy.
He had a heart of stone.
Didn't everybody sue each other in the 80s? Was that, or not? I mean, everybody sues each other now too, but I mean, I thought like it really kind of broke out in the 80s. Like
that's
people,
probably
the
when it
lawsuits
started.
where it was like, you know,
Might be when it started.
yeah.
Everybody sues everybody. For
Everybody
everything.
sues anybody.
I hope to God nobody sues me for anything. Well,
Yeah.
try it. I got nothing.
Yeah.
You can sue me for my pants.
They say you can't get blood from a stone.
Blood from a stone.
So try it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got some sexy booth talk.
Oh, we do?
We do.
Is that coming up now?
I think it should.
Do you want to let the people have it?
Let's let the people have it because you know what?
Yeah.
If I don't know if we have
Yeah.
enough to go a full 45 minutes tonight.
I don't know. Let's see what we got going on
All
here.
right.
Let's get some sexy booth talk going here.
I will remind everybody, just in case somebody's just joining the show,
Yeah.
I don't make this up.
Nope.
This is real stuff.
This
is real stuff.
Yeah.
When you're watching the race and one of the boys in the booth comes out with something and you are like, whoa,
What?
that sounds like that could have been in a bee porn.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell you who said it,
No, we won't.
but it could be Mike Joy,
Mikey Joy.
Clint Boyer,
Clinty Boyer.
or Kevin Harvick.
Oh, happy.
So we're going to start with the first one.
Oh, let me have it.
Ready?
Yeah.
He thought twice about putting it in there 3 wide.
Oh, you better think more than twice.
Next up,
Oh, yeah.
give me a hole. I need to get down, get down, get down.
Oh, sounds like the 70s.
Oh, and I think only one more.
Oh,
Ready?
yeah.
I want to wait for Denny Hamlin to pass these lap cars, then pounce on him.
Oh, Denny, you better hurry. There's a pouncing coming.
And as usual, I just cannot get enough of the response. The call and answer gets to me.
Yeah, you can't.
But that's it for SBT this week.
Yeah, that's all right.
Pretty fun.
It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Good times.
I'm gonna have to
Good times.
swap out my glasses because I can't.
I can't really see that great either.
Honey, if you need to put your glasses on,
you know
it's
what?
okay.
You know what? If there's some mistakes tonight, it's all for vanity.
It is for vanity.
How about for vanity? I'm just gonna keep the glasses on because
I'm getting a headache though, so I got to switch mine out.
I'm sure my eyes are trying to focus, and they're like, "You're too old.
Yeah.
You're too old to focus."
I know.
You know.
God, it made me choke.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to who you like
Let's
and
do
why.
who do you like and why?
Who you like and why?
Who do you like and why? Who do you like and why? We want to know who you're picking, so you better get to thinking. Who do you like and why? Who do you like and like and who do you like and like and who do you like and like and like and like and like?
Okay,
All right.
I make a fool of myself every time.
You do.
I don't care.
I'm just telling you, you do.
Okay, we have got Tara, Rose, and Scott
Yep.
all picked Denny Hamlin.
Yeah. But they're gonna get but you know what?
No, Tara.
That's fine. Okay, here's Tara's pick because I there's the graphics.
Yeah, no.
Tara.
Do it.
There's Tara.
There's Tara.
There's Tara. There you go, Tara.
Okay,
All right.
and Rose.
And hold on, Rose. It's coming.
Rose.
All right. Okay. It's got 10 seconds there. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah. Oh.
There's Rose.
Oh,
Denny Hamlin.
yep.
There's the Denny.
There's the Denster.
There's the and
Scott.
Okay, Scott's coming up next. Look at
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Up.
Up.
Here's Scott.
There's Scott.
There's Scott.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
They all say, "Hey, he's on a roll.
Yeah.
He is really good in Darlington.
He really is.
He's got the lady in black is
He rides the wall.
Yep.
Ooh.
yeah.
and then,
we'll have sexy booth talk next week. So.
The Darlington stripe, right? They call
Yep,
it. You
they
get that
sure
get
do.
that put on your car and
Yep.
So you want to think about other drivers who can drive the wall well.
Oh, that's you know what Scott put it best when he said when you're setting your lineup this week,
Mm-hmm.
you need to balance who knows this track and who can run it well,
Right.
with who's in a hot streak mode.
Yeah. Yes.
It's tough. I kind of went out on a limb for my picks this week.
Yeah.
For some,
You did.
For some were obvious, and
Yeah.
then not. And I don't know.
Well, hey.
I don't know.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I don't know. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to my
Yeah.
picks?
Let's do your picks.
Great. And then I'll run down the schedule and the
Let's
standings
definitely,
and blah, 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 blah.
Let's do your picks.
Let's
We
go
can
to my
definitely do
picks.
that. Let's do your picks.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, here they come. Holly's picks.
For the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway. Which I wanted to go to this race originally.
Yeah.
But things, we never ended up scheduling it.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be, we'll run down the weather, but it's going to be hot there.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't go. We'd be fainting.
We'll be running that.
I'd be putting you on the ground with your feet up in the air.
Yeah. It's going to be too
you
hot.
don't faint.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go with my brilliant picks.
Yep.
This is obvious.
Yep.
Denny Hamlin.
Yep.
Or go figure. And
Yeah.
we all are in agreement, which I
Yep.
said on
Oh, yeah.
Facebook. I
Yeah.
said, do you think that means that we're jinxing him because we are all picking Denny this week?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Probably not.
No. Number 11 is going to show up.
He is.
Yeah.
He's on a roll
Yep.
all the way like a Martinsville hot dog.
Yeah. I like it.
And, I expect him, if not to win top 3.
Yeah.
William Byron. I
yeah.
was really torn between Byron and Larson because William Byron has not been doing the
Oh,
best
you just
lately.
picked William Byron, and I thought it was bad press.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
You screwed my graphics.
I did it. Wait. What do you
All right.
got up there?
I got Brad.
I did pick
Second.
Brad.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
I'm going with Brad.
All right.
I
Let's
don't
go
know
with Brad
why
here.
he's here.
All right.
I'm going out on a limb.
It's definitely going on a limb.
Even though all of his, even through his post-Penske years,
Mm-hmm.
Darlington has been his one bright spot.
Yes,
And he won it a year ago.
he did.
And this is probably my last chance to put Brad Keselowski in the Brilliance.
Yeah, because he'll be a bold mostly.
Right. If
Yeah.
he's anything.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just hoping. I'm hoping for him because
Yes.
I'd like to see it.
Yes.
So I'm picking Brad
All right.
and William Byron.
And now William Byron.
You know why I screwed it up? Because I was thinking, man, I was so torn between Byron and Larson
Yeah.
because Larson is a wall rider.
Yes, he is. He does it very well.
So
Yeah.
it could be either, but I'm
Yeah.
going to say Byron.
Okay.
I'm going to say Byron.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he
go for
does
it.
have good numbers. He had an accident there last fall,
Right.
but I think he'll have a return this weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see.
That sounds good.
Bold picks.
Bold.
Sticking with Chase Briscoe again.
I say we be bold.
Because you know what? He won it last fall and came in 5th place last spring.
Yep.
And the way he is running, I expect to see him up there again
Yeah.
this week.
Yep.
Same thing with Bubba Wallace.
Yeah.
He only needs to repeat, have another amazing run. He's had 4 single-digit finishes in a row. I
Yep.
mean, he was 16th last fall, but I think that was the whole trying to help the teammates.
Right.
So I think he's going to have a good race. I think he's going to have a good race on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here is my really, really, really bold pick is Justin Haley.
Yes.
In 2022, he finished 3rd here.
Yep.
And since then, he's had a few single-digit finishes,
Right,
including
right.
9th place last spring.
Right.
So, and he's been having a not so bad year.
No.
He's had a couple of top 10s.
Yeah.
In Miami, he had a top 10 in Miami,
Yeah.
and I think we're going to see more of that. So,
Yeah.
Justin Haley is your way out bold sleeper pick.
Way out bold sleeper.
And honorable mention,
Let's go for it.
I was torn here too, but Eric Jones.
Hey, your
because
honor.
he used to be really good here.
Yeah.
And it's ow, oh, I just banged my leg on my desk. And it's quite possible that he might come back and surprise everybody, especially after that disqualification. Maybe he wants to get all bowed up and
Yeah.
drive it in there.
Yeah.
So, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Pun intended.
No. Yes. Pun intended.
Pun intended.
Yes.
Okay. So before I run this down, before I run it down one more time, I'm going to say,
Yeah.
don't forget, if you all want to just pop onto I do a little clip every week now.
Yeah.
Like quick picks,
Yes.
where in case you can't watch the whole show,
Yeah.
you can go to my quick picks.
We'll give you the quick picks.
So just go there and give it a like.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And make sure you like this video.
Yeah.
And comment and subscribe.
Yes.
So here are my picks once
Yes.
again for the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway.
Okay.
Brilliant picks are Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, and William Byron. Bold picks are Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, and Justin Haley. And my honorable mention is Eric Jones. Those are my NASCAR fantasy picks for the Cup Series this weekend in Darlington, and I'm sticking to them. So,
Yeah.
We changed the batteries in our fire.
If you're hearing a chirp, we're not holding birds
honest
hostage.
to God. We changed the batteries because we, had a house inspection every 6 months.
Yeah.
Changed the batteries in the smoke alarms. And this one in my autistic son's room.
Yeah. Oh, now it's going off in my room.
You're kidding.
No, that's what you're hearing.
Yours.
That's not Jack's. That's mine.
Like every 6 hours.
Every
they
6
start
hours,
going off
they
again.
start chirping.
I don't know what that means.
If you have any suggestions, just throw that in the.
Yeah. Well, right.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're gonna have to look at that after this. So.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
It's always something.
It is always
you try to
something.
you try to do the right thing, am I right?
Right. Oh, better replace these batteries.
I'll replace these batteries with some really good batteries with like 30,000 ratings. I know they're not Energizer, but they're like this new kind of 7 years life, like really super batteries.
Yeah.
And I figure, well, I'll pop them in there. And
do you still have the old ones?
I threw them out.
Father Mucker.
I know. I should have. I should have saved them.
Did you hear how I did that?
Yeah, I heard how you did that.
I know. Okay, let me run down the standings. If the playoffs were to happen right now, here's who would be in it.
Yeah.
William Byron is first place still.
Wow.
Kyle Larson.
He's the man.
He is. Kyle Larson. Chase Elliott, strangely enough. Christopher. How is Chase Elliott higher in the points than Christopher Bell?
I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick. Bubba is 8th. Joey, Ryan Blaney, Chris Boucher is 11th. Briscoe, Chastain, Ryan Preece would be in the playoffs if it ended now. Michael
Crazy.
McDowell, and last but not least, Kyle Busch.
Wow.
I know. Isn't that something?
So Kyle would make it.
Kyle would make it.
Hey, that's not bad.
Darlington is on FS1 this week at
Yes.
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
And let me get you the weekend schedule for the
Yeah,
Darlington
let's hear
Spring
it.
Race.
Let's hear it.
Okay, Saturday on the CW. Now, there's no truck race this weekend.
Right. Oh, okay.
Okay, just
All right.
Xfinity and Cup.
Okay.
Practice for the Xfinity is at 10:05 a.m. on Saturday on the CW app,
Okay.
followed by qualifying at 11:10 a.m. on the CW app.
Yes.
Who wants the CW? Practice for the comp is at 12:35.
Uh-huh.
That's on Prime. And qualifying is at 1:40 on Prime.
Oh, okay.
The Xfinity race is 3:30 p.m. That's the Sport Clips Haircuts VFW Help a Hero 200.
Nice. And you
That's
never
a
know what's going to
mouthful.
happen on those races.
You never
so they're
know.
kind of fun to
they
tune
are
in.
fun to watch. 3:30 p.m.
Absolutely.
Eastern on the CW. It's on
Yeah.
your antenna. Grab
Yeah.
it. Grab it.
Grab it.
Okay.
I think they stream free too. Like you could download the CW
That's
app
true.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's
so-
true. I'm sure it's
Yeah, I
free.
think it's like you can catch it there too.
Yep. And Sunday, the Goodyear 400 is at 3 o'clock Eastern on FS1 and MRN.
Yeah.
And you can listen to it on SiriusXM too.
Yeah.
So
Let's check out the weather.
Check.
87
give us the weather.
degrees.
Give
Oh, I
us the
can't
weather.
read it.
No.
Yeah, 20. It's gonna be cloudy. 20% precipitation.
Well, at least it's not going to rain.
Yeah, it shouldn't rain, but it's gonna be hot.
Hot. And I bet it's going to be muggy.
Yeah, 87.
Yeah.
Muggy, humid, 54%. It's like
Unbelievable.
but cloudy. But that's as of right now. It's
Yes.
Wednesday. You know,
it's
it
there's
could change.
there's a heat wave down here right now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
like a
humid and
summer
hot.
heat wave.
Yeah, summer preview. But
Yeah.
it's going to get chilly again. So
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
Yeah.
After Darlington is Bristol.
Wow.
And then it's Easter. They're off.
They're off for Easter.
And
So
then
the show will be off. We'll be
The
off.
show
that
will
week.
be off for Easter, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, heck yeah.
Yeah, we're
That's
taking a-
Holy Thursday, man.
Yeah, and I might be able to like fix some of these techie issues going on here. You know.
We're gonna
Give me a
set-
work week.
We're gonna set up our Buy Me a Coffee account so people could buy magnets.
Yes.
We were supposed to do that
are.
this weekend, but
Yeah.
we're going out of town for a couple days. So we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We really are.
Yeah, we are.
So okay, you know what? Do we have? Can we
Well,
pop out early?
How much time are we? What do we go to?
John,
30?
it's like 7:35.
Oh wow.
I know.
That went fast.
I know it did. But I
Yeah.
hate to hear, the beeping.
Yeah, it's
and I
driving
don't
everybody
want-
crazy.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to have to keep listening to that beeping.
No, I know it's annoying.
Beeping.
It's
You know
really
what?
annoying.
Take this time and go look up Val Kilmer on YouTube.
Yeah.
Look up a couple things.
Go watch something with that Val Kilmer was into.
Yeah,
in honor
absolutely.
of
Real
him.
Genius. Oh,
Yeah.
it was my favorite. First thing I ever
Yeah.
saw him in was Real Genius.
Yes.
And I loved him. And then,
Yes.
of course, Tombstone.
Yep.
There's so many. Willow. I loved him in Willow.
Willow.
Mad
yeah.
Mardigan.
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Heat.
Heat.
Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. Are you kidding
What was
me?
that one? Thunderheart.
Thunderheart.
I think,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, with
yeah.
Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was one with
And then there was only one.
He was in that Deja Vu movie with Denzel.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't recognize him, but he
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
like the whatever.
Yeah,
But all right.
Yeah.
So what?
Hey.
You know,
You know.
you don't have to listen to my chirping thing anymore. So
Chirping. Chirp.
chirp,
Chirp. Chirp.
chirpy, chirp.
Chirp. No, we're holding birds hostage.
There are a lot of birds
There's
here,
a lot of
though.
birds out right now.
There
so.
really is. They love my holly bushes.
It's the
They
Azalea
build nests.
Festival this weekend.
The Azalea
here,
Festival.
right?
They
In Wilmington?
crowned Miss Azalea tonight on the
Yeah.
news. So
See?
sweet.
I know. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
you know what? Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna see you
We'll
again
see you back next week.
We'll be here Thursday.
We'll be here.
Next
Yeah.
week we'll be here Thursday.
We'll be back on Thursday.
So everybody be careful out there.
Yes,
you
be
know, you never
careful.
know. People are crazy. A lot of weird stuff's going
Lot.
on. Hang in there.
Hang in there, people.
Hang in there to all of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wash your hands.
Yep.
Okay. Now what I'm gonna ask you to do is I'm gonna say stay healthy,
Stay healthy.
stay safe,
Stay safe.
and race on.
And race on.